So how can you evaluate long-term care policies? Well, I think there's a framework that I always encourage people to use: live, quit, and die. So as long as you're alive, how does the policy work? If you choose to quit, then how does that operate? And then whenever you pass away, what, if anything, is passed on to your family? So a couple of questions that you might want to ask in each of these aspects of this framework is, so while you're living, so what happens to your premiums? Are your premiums fixed and predictable? Do they have the risk of increasing at some point in the future? Or can you fund the policy over a 5 or 10-year window, or even in a one lump sum plan? Also, think about what happens to your long-term care benefits over the course of time. Does it remain constant, or is it increasing by some inflation factor? So those are questions you want to ask and consider while you're alive. And there may be a point in the future that you decide to quit paying for your long-term care policy and you want to know, okay, what are the options? Well, sometimes there is a return of premium or a return of portion of your premiums. Sometimes there is something called a non-forfeiture benefit where you might receive long-term care benefits a portion of what you have already paid for. So it's important to know how your policy might work if you choose to quit or walk away from the policy or cancel it or surrender it. And then whenever you pass away, what happens to your policy? Is it a use it or lose it, where you've paid into it for a long period of time and no benefit passes to your family? Or is there a death benefit of some sort that does pass on to your family? Other questions to ask are, well, what happens if I use some of my long-term care benefit and then pass away? Is there anything left for my family or my spouse? So these are all great questions to ask. And so I have resources on my website, which is myltciplan.com, that can help you evaluate your current policy that you may have, or if you're considering policies, it gives you some tools and information on how to best research and look at these policies with a keen eye. So visit the website, and you can also request custom proposals and also review sample pricings on the different options that are available.